Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, how on a day? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one at Biafra Superstars Media. I'm here to bring you breaking news. I want you all to know that Metuselah is now in the land of Biafra. Metuselah has gone to Nigeria. The last time it was Ikenga, Uruago. And now, suddenly, Metuselah is now in Nigeria. I'm beginning to think now, could it be that all this while, these guys, they were perfecting their agreement with the Zoo media, with the Zoo government? They were attacking Simon Ekpa, even the D.O.S, because we heard Chinas and Woro has already also gone to Nigeria. They attacked Simon Ekpa, that Simon Ekpa is the one working with the government of Nigeria. But now, suddenly, before your eyes, Metuselah, Ikenga Uruagu, they found themselves in Nigeria. They went through the Lagos airport. Nobody stopped them at all. They went free. No police, no military stopped them. In the month of December, I did a spiritual show when I told Metella to expose D.O.S taking PayPal. When I say, Nyemego, put down for PayPal, D.O.S, PayPal, there was a reason why I sang that song. It came from the spirit. Because to me, Metuselah is inconsequential, but the spirit said, put this video out, do this song in a caricature way, because something's about to happen. So thank God I listened to the spirit of Biafra and I did the video where I talked about PayPal. Metuselah exposing the D.O.S about PayPal. Now, make you now watch with your eyes. Watch for yourself now. Metuselah is now in Nigeria. He is now in the land of Biafra. He is in Delta State. According to him, make you now hear.
I'm gonna begin to make broadcast. I think that should be basically by next tomorrow. Metuselah is in Biafra land. For many of you that don't know, I'm in Biafra land and I'm basically in Asaba as it stands now. And I will head to the southeast and I will be making broadcasts on the street of the southeast. Some people are afraid to die. Some people are afraid to die. Some people are very careful. I understand that people are very careful. But before I started the journey, I've already taken decision. And at the same time, I have people around me. I have taken care of myself because you can only take care of yourself before you're looking for help externally. So I'm here to feel the pain on ground.
That's the psychology now. Now they're acting like, oh, I'm ready to come to the front line. I'm ready to come to Nigeria. I'm ready to feel the pain. I'm ready to die. This is the new psychology they are saying. Biafrans, I want you to please just think for once. Can me, myself, or Simon Ekpa take our passport, say with a flight to Nigeria? What will they do us at the airport in Lagos? Let me take myself out. Can Simon Ekpa now say he's taking a flight to Nigeria? What will they do to him at the airport? You know what they will do to him at the Metella airport in Lagos, Abuja airport, or any airport he finds himself. That shows you Simon has been the real person fighting for Biafra. Simon is the real person from beginning. After Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Simon was the real person fighting for Biafra. With my third eye, I am beginning to think something else as well. Because Metuselah being in Nigeria just few weeks after Ikenga Uruago went. My third eye is opening now. I am thinking now, did they set Simon Ekpa up to carry this Biafra on his back while the rest of them, they cash out? Could it be that the D.O.S, they have cashed out with Nigerian government, but they use psychology to put the weight on Simon Ekpa? So that our prime minister now will be the one dealing with this thing. While these guys who started this thing since 2012, they have now escaped now. They've made all the money they could make from this movement. And now they are free. They are now paddy. They are now best friends with the Nigerian government. Could this be a setup? Could this be a cheap blackmail? Could this be a setup of Simon Ekpa that now Simon Ekpa is now the one carrying this thing on his head? Why all these guys who said they were a freedom fighter, now they are going to Nigeria. Suddenly, they are going to Nigeria. Make una hear more of the video. I'm beginning to think something else. I am thinking something else. Listen.
I'll be preaching about how to be free, and you don't want to come here to test the pain and the suffering that people are passing through. That will give you the courage, so that when you are preaching, it means that you have tested it. A lot of people are telling me that I should be very careful. No, I'm careful, but one thing must kill a man. I am not in exile fighting for something that I cannot come to see the pain and the suffering of people. I have been in the marketplaces. You know, I've been in the marketplaces in the East.
He's now saying, I am not in the exile trying to fight from there. He wants to be in the home and feel the pain. Can you see the new psychology now? This is their new game they are playing now. Suddenly to be in exile now is now a bad thing. Something our leader was doing before they kidnapped him from Kenya. Now they are lying that, oh, I cannot be in exile, say I'm fighting. They want to throw shade now. You see, they want to throw shade at Simon Ekpa because we are in exile. We have a government in exile. You see, these guys, they've all been bought over. They've been assured, come down, come to Nigeria, we are with you now. Let us find a way to stop Simon Ekpa. You all come to Nigeria. These guys, they set Simon Ekpa up. I will say it the way it is. They set him up, and now Simon is now being the one fighting for us. Why all these guys who claim they've been fighting since 2012, they have sold out. Now they are traveling to Nigeria. They are traveling to the enemy's camp. Then they travel go Nigeria now. This guy here, Metella, he has his face all across social media. At least they should stop him at the airport if he was a genuine freedom fighter. My people, can you see what is happening? Do you see what I'm saying? Let's continue. Listen.
To interview the women. I'm going to post the video. You know, I have an experience. And that's why I told many of you, there's a difference between the world of internet and the world of reality. You come here, you feel it. I may be here more than 5 years. Some of you might not know the kind of good thing that you could have done to our people. We have a good weather. We have a good weather here. We have a very, very workable system. Just that because we have the wrong people in the society who frustrated people. Some of you are afraid to put your leg here. Even when I was landing in Lagos, a lot of people are cheering me up in the flight. I can't be afraid of that. I cannot be in exile fighting for freedom.
Boom.
You will see me on the stage.
Hold on. Can you see the psychology now? He cannot be in exile fighting for freedom. He cannot be scared of death. When he was at the airport or in the plane, people were cheering up. Metu, go, Metu. You do it, man. You will do it. Go. You will do it. At the airport in Lagos, they were cheering me up. Carry on, my brother. They can't stop you. There's the psychology. There is the psychology they are playing. These guys know the agreement they have with the Nigerian government. I am disappointed because I was thinking Metuselah is different. You know, I was trying to see him as being different. I was hoping. Usoji man, on the 12th of February will be your 21 days. Prince Darlington, Usoji, are you seeing what I'm saying? I keep on telling you that you have 21 days to apologize to Simon Ekpa. The second man now from D.O.S is now in Nigeria. Unsoji, can you yourself take the flight from Lagos Airport to Nigeria? Prince Darlington, Unsoji man, can you fly from anywhere you are right now hiding to Nigeria? Can you even have the confidence to go through the Lagos Airport? Unsoji, I gave you 21 days, and on the 12th of February, it will expire. Unsoji man, I have taken your case to the God of Biafra. I have called the God of Biafra to judge you in this case. You must apologize to Simon Ekpa because you were one of those that came to his program. I'm picking you for a reason. You went to his program, you said you loved him, you called him your brother. You went to the program of Simon Ekpa and you did a show with him. And you were one of those who came out attacking Simon Ekpa, that Simon was working with the caliphate, that Simon was working with Nigeria, that Simon was working with Babangida Abi, the rest of them, that Simon was working with Tinubu. You said that in your program. But now, one by one, all your members of the D.O.S, all your D.O.S media men, they are going to Nigeria. Unsoji, I noticed since I gave you that 21 days, you've been a bit careful, you've been a bit calm with your program, because I know the God I serve, the God of the land, the God of Biafra, is speaking to you. I dare you this time. Chop your Unsoji, drink your water, and swear back at me. Let us see the God that will answer with fire. Let us see the God that oh my God, have mercy. At this time, we go see which person the God of Biafra go answer. Because I am coming naked as a clean man. I went to the Lord in the private naked. And I presented your case to him. You swear all the time that you chop Unsoji and you drink water to swear to somebody. I have taken that swear back to you that you must apologize. And you have to the 12th of February. This month. Few more days to go. Because before your eyes, this nonsense is now happening. Those you claim they are your comrades, they are going to Nigeria. Nothing is happening to them at all. Metuselah now is in Nigeria. He's saying it because for some few weeks he was hiding. When I did that song, that video of POS and the D.O.S, this guy was now hiding. Not knowing he went to Nigeria. Fine. Probably he's got some health condition or whatever. But you going to Nigeria, taking Nigeria as your choice, is shocking. Because even our leader, Misleading, he dare not go to Nigeria. He went to Kenya for holiday just to get that hot sun. Our leader, Oyendu Misleading, he went to Kenya when he needed the hot weather. He went to Kenya, not Nigeria. So all these guys going to Nigeria, it tells me something now. I get it. Now I get it. Make with the head they go.
It's making this broadcast in time to
listen.
Have a good weather. We have a good weather here. We have a very, very workable system. Just that because we have the wrong people in the society who frustrated people. Some of you are afraid to put your leg here.
Okay.
Even when I was landing in Lagos, a lot of people are cheering me up.
Okay.
In the flight. I can't be afraid of that. I cannot be in exile fighting for freedom.
Okay.
You will see me on the streets making this broadcast in time to come. Okay. When I have go back to my base, and then I'll be telling you where I am. The leader of this group has been in custody for many months now, or many years rather. He's here. I remember those days they tell him, if you know you are fighting for freedom, come back home. He announced it while coming back home. I am here. I'm here for many of you that have squad. Bring them. I am very, very ready. And before I started making these broadcasts, I've organized a lot. I have men around me. I have my brothers, I have my sisters, because this is the only security you have. If you don't have any of your brothers, if you are not comfortable to be in the midst of your brothers, you are nobody. I tell you, if you cannot walk in your community freely and you are afraid to put body, I did here. And I had a lot of experiences. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is known widely by the people. The only thing is that they are being frustrated by the system. A lot of them know that they are being marginalized. A lot know that they are being frustrated. But the problem is that nobody have the willpower to rise up.
Okay.
And that is why the one that started it, they pin him down. I'm here. I cannot be in exile fighting for freedom. It's never done. It's in your land. Put body. If you say you're strong, you put your body here.
Can you now see the psychology now that they are using? Suddenly now, they all have the power to travel to Nigeria. It is in the land. If you say you're strong, put your body for Nigeria. This is the change of tone. My Biafrans, can you listen to what I'm saying? Because I am doing an in-depth analysis here to show you the psychology of those you claim you're working with. Those when say, I believe in D.O.S, I believe in D.O.S, God bless D.O.S. Most of you cannot go to Nigeria. But suddenly now, these people that they claim they are fighting for Biafra, they are with the D.O.S. One after the other, they are going to Nigeria. Today now, it is Metuselah who is in Nigeria. Last week, we saw this man on Ikenga Uruagu. The other time, when we heard about Chinasa Unworu, he was the first to go. But he hid his own video. He hid them. But thank God, people saw him on the ground and they told us. But because there was no video to prove it, he came back and he was lying. He said it was a cheap blackmail. That there is no way in his life he will go to Nigeria while fighting for Biafra. Can you see what is happening, my people? My fellow Biafrans, can you see what is happening? Now he's talking tough. Now Metuselah is talking tough. This is somebody I have that soft spot for this guy. But seeing this, it is blowing my mind because I am thinking, what were these guys doing in the private? What agreement, what MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, do these guys have with the Nigerian government? I am thinking out loud now. Something is not right. Something is going on. Could it be they were attacking Simon Ekpa so that Simon Ekpa will now take the fight to give us Biafra? While them now, they turned around. They have now turned around to work with Nigerian government so that they will have access back to Nigeria. And now the whole brunt, the whole pressure of getting Biafra is now on Simon Ekpa, is now on the Biafra Republic government in exile. While those who claim they were with Nnamdi Kanu since 2012, now they are flying to Nigeria, no problem. They don't have no issue anymore with going back to that zoo called Nigeria. Can you all see what I'm seeing? Or is it just me? Am I the only one seeing this? What the hell is going on? I call this a cheap blackmail. They blackmailed Simon Ekpa. They made sure, he came all out to fight to get this Biafra, while those who claim to be his brothers, they went behind his back. They took money. Now they've done a contract, an agreement with the Nigerian government. Now they are all free to travel back to Nigeria. Look at him here now. He's speaking from Delta State. And he said next week he will be in the southeast. My people, I cannot allow this to go on because the next thing he's just talking, trying to act like he's preaching to make things to stabilize. Oh my God, have mercy. All those, I beg everybody. All of them, when you say Simon Ekpa, they work with Nigerian government. Can Simon Ekpa fly to Nigeria now? The answer is no. They call it a test of hypothesis. You lay down some laws, some hypothesis, and you test it. Whoever is working with Nigerian government can fly easily to Nigeria. If I am working with Nigerian government, then I can book a flight easily to go to Nigeria. But whoever is fighting against Nigerian government cannot fly to Nigeria because he is the enemy to Nigerian government. So to test the hypothesis now, you now say, okay, in this case, when you look at Simon Ekpa, when you look at D.O.S, and you look at Nigeria, you will not see that Simon Ekpa cannot go to Nigeria. Why? Because he's fighting against Nigeria. D.O.S, they claim they are fighting for Biafra. It means they cannot go to Nigeria because fighting for Biafra means you are fighting against Nigeria. So that is the hypothesis you have put down. You have put down the two hypotheses now. Say, if Simon is fighting for Biafra, it means he cannot go to Nigeria. That is the first one. The second hypothesis to test is if D.O.S and their members, they say they are fighting for Biafra, it means they cannot go to Nigeria. That's the second test. So whoever in these two tests, in these two hypotheses, to test up now, whoever goes to Nigeria at this time has now failed that test. It means that person is not fighting for Biafra, and is not fighting against Nigeria. They call it the test of hypothesis. You put two premises down. It's like mathematics. You look the two of them. Simon said he's fighting for Biafra. It means Simon is fighting against the government of Nigeria, and it means Simon cannot go to Nigeria. D.O.S and all their so-called members, they claim they are fighting for Biafra. That should also mean that they cannot go to Nigeria because they are fighting against Nigeria. It is time to test it. You test for Simon. Simon is in Finland. Simon cannot go to Nigeria. You test the second one for the D.O.S. They are scattered all across America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Suddenly, we have seen some of them in Nigeria. That tells you the hypothesis of D.O.S fighting against Nigeria because they can't go to Nigeria is flawed. Why? Because Chinasa Onwuru, we have heard that he went to Nigeria. He was clever not to show the video. Last month, we saw the video of Ikenga Uruagu in Nigeria, in the land of Biafra. We saw him. And this week, Metuselah as well, he is in Nigeria. So when you test the two, who is now genuinely fighting for Biafra? It is the one that cannot go to Nigeria. It is the one that you know if he finds himself in Nigeria, they'll catch him. That's the one that you will say is a genuine freedom fighter. And that person is Simon Ekpa. Also, I can put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the same. Nnamdi Kanu, when he was in UK, he wanted to go on holiday. He knew he could not go to Nigeria. He wanted a hot environment because Dr. Nelly was asking him, if you remember in a video, she said she was asking Oyendu, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And he said, I cannot tell you, but the weather is hot. Where I am now, the weather is very, very hot. But I can't tell you where I am, but the weather is very, very hot where I am. Next thing, she sent a money transfer to Oyendu. That was how she was able to track where his location was. But to cut a long story short, Oyendu did not go to Nigeria. He went to Kenya. But he was kidnapped from Kenya and sent to Nigeria. That shows you Oyendu is also a genuine freedom fighter. Anybody who can book a flight to Nigeria and you claim you're a freedom fighter, I believe right now that you are working with the government. Metuselah, it's a shame. Metuselah, you force my hand. It's a shame, it's a shame, it's a shame. Let's just listen to a bit of the preaching he's now preaching. Just listen.
Many of you that are ranting on social media, many of you don't know the journey we have embarked on before we joined the struggle. We are here, brothers. We are here. I'll be announcing when I will be in Enugu. I'll be in Abia State. And I'll be in Port Harcourt. Live and direct. Live on the street. I say live, not pre-recorded. Live. I would rather perish here than to perish in Western world. But my people love me here more. I have seen a lot of them. Men, I say men. Before it could reach me, millions will fall. So I'm going to update you. I think I know a lot of you want to call me. I know I'm careful. So please be careful, big brother. Who is calling me? You don't need to call me here. Who is calling me? Please, don't call me this side. You know my number now? Yes, I'm back. I'm back to my father's land, Biafra land. Delta State is Biafra land, am I correct? Yes, it's part of the land because Chukwu Manzogo is the one that caused the war. Chukwu Makaduna Nzogo. But let me be frank to many of you that are watching. Forget noise on social media.
Okay.
Come on ground. Just take the risk and come here. Forget noise on social media. Nothing. Come here, you see that people are mad what is going on.
Can you see the new psychology now? Can you all see the new psychology now? Now they are saying, come back home. Come and fight from home. You know they are not fighting from home. Can you see the new psychology now? Now that we have a Biafra Republic government in exile, now they are saying, come home. Can you see the new psychology? Those who are still confused, those who are still in the line, in between, not being sure, you are being neutral, you are being non-aligned when it comes to Simon Ekpa and the D.O.S. I hope you can see this now, to now know. I hope now you have made up your mind that Simon Ekpa is the right man to follow. Don't fall for these gimmicks. These are all gimmicks. They are playing games. Now they are saying, come home. When you know if you're at war, there is no way you can go to the Lagos airport, Abuja airport, that the DSS will not flag your name. Your name will flag up like a red card. There will be a red flag. This guy is here. They will catch you. Do not fall for this trick. Don't make them make you think, oh, the main thing now is to go back home. You know Simon cannot go to Nigeria right now because Simon is a genuine freedom fighter. So anybody who is going to Nigeria now, they have sold out. They have had an agreement with the zoo government. They have an MOU, a memorandum of understanding, signed by that their lawyer. What's his name again? What's the lawyer's name? Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Because now that they have sacked him, I told you in the video I did about Ikenga Oroagu, the moment they sacked Ifeanyi Ejiofor, now he has come with a new dimension. Say, okay, now the problem is Simon Ekpa, Simon and his men, they are in Finland and the rest of them. Those who are called the D.O.S, those we work with, allow them to come to Nigeria now so that they'll be fighting from Nigeria. They will now say being at home is the new one. You must fight from home. Simon is a coward. He's in Finland. He's hiding in Finland. That is the new game they want to play. Oh my, what's his name again? Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He's the one doing this thing now. He has helped them to sign an MOU with Nigerian government. Allow the D.O.S to come back home so that they will claim coming back home is the genuine way of fighting for Biafra. While our leader is still in detention, while the zoo government, they went all the way to Kenya. They spent millions of dollars to plan the Kenya attack, to plan the Kenya kidnap of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Suddenly, the so-called D.O.S members, they are now flying genuinely by themselves. They are volunteering to fly to Nigeria. And now they want to say, oh, the real fighters now, you must come to Nigeria, come to the land. You must be on the land to fight. That is the 419 they are doing to you. But most of you are blind, you are deaf, you are dumb, you are gullible to these people. Most of you are too foolish, you are so stupid that you cannot see what I'm seeing. It depends now. It depends. If you are genuine, you know, even me, I cannot show my picture because the job I'm doing, the contracts I'm doing in cybersecurity, sometimes you need to go down, you know, to do some lectures with some big men, and they'll find themselves in Africa. They might tell you, hey, your whole team and these guys, you are going down, you know, to Ghana for like a week, you know, to do a presentation or something. You have to go because you're part of the, you know, you're part of the company. And Africa needs cyber security. So I cannot be showing my face because I am flying, like I said, every fortnight. I fly around the whole world every fortnight. And sometimes it can be Africa. The only place I'll not fly to is the zoo. You know, they've done about 4 different programs to the zoo. I opted out, said, I'm sorry, I cannot be in that place because of a special interest. He said, what's that? I said, I'm sorry, I can't go to that place. I'm a person of special interest in that area. I cannot go. Any other country, send me, but Nigeria, I cannot go right now. I'm someone with a special interest there. Okay. So they understand that one. Say there are some countries you cannot go to. Also, there are some countries, if you are going there, you must tell, you know, you must tell your company, say, hey, I cannot go to Pakistan or Pakistan, India, Russia, and some other countries. If even on a holiday, you dare not go there. They are on the red list. You dare not go to those countries. They are on the red list. So me, I self-imposed that zoo called Nigeria as a red list. I told them, I'm sorry, when it comes to Nigeria, I cannot go around that place for any kind of business. If it's any other place, send me. But that country, I cannot go there. Why? I'm a person of interest. I have a, you know what I mean? I'm going to have issues there from day one. I cannot go there. But why though? It is personal. I'm sorry, I cannot discuss it. Okay, if you say so. So I've been exempted from doing anything in the cybersecurity world in that zoo called Nigeria. But I fly to other countries. Which is one of the reasons why I cannot show my face. Because the zoo, if they can go all the way to Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, if they could go all the way to Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, you know what else they could do. So me, when they hide my face, I can't even go to that zoo called Nigeria. Talkers of Metuselah and the rest of them. Now they are telling you, oh, to fight this freedom fighter, you must come to Nigeria. You must come to the land of Biafra. You must fight from the ground. Those on exile now, they are fake. Fighting from exile is fake. That's what they are saying now. Listen to them more. Listen.
But you know that they are in a very, very great situation that they need to come out of. You know, they are social media. If you go to the street of Biafra land, filled with Nigerian army and Nigerian police, they are the one on checkpoint. No, they make too much noise. I'm someone did a referendum. Noise.
Can you see that now? He's saying, oh, those who are saying they have the army on ground, there is no army, it's noise. I heard people are saying they are doing referendum. It's noise. He's calling what we are doing noise. Metuselah, God. I almost fell for that your smile. They call you Mr. 1000 teeth. And when you smile, laugh with your big teeth, I You know, I chuckle sometimes. I almost fell. But I now remember my own principle. Say the teeth when lion they use bite in Pekin, they play with in Pekin. That same teeth, 9 lion they use tear person up. The teeth when that lion they use play with in Pekin, that same teeth, 9 lion they use attack its prey. I don't anyhow with that teeth. So I had to catch myself back. I said, wow. Which was why when I did the video about Metuselah and the D.O.S, POS and all those things, PayPal, the video on PayPal, I approached that video with a satire. Laugh, singing. I was just singing, having fun. Because deep inside, I was thinking Metuselah is, just I was seeing him like a novice. Person when don't know what in him they do. A novice. A useful idiot, a clown, a jester. Just like a court clown, when court is going on, there are some clowns when go make, the judge or the king to laugh. I saw him as that person, that he's of lower, capacity and all those things. I liked him whenever he's laughing and his big teeth is showing. I chuckle all the time. So when I handled this video, I handled it with satire. I was laughing. I was singing. D.O.S. PayPal. I want money. Money. American money. Biafra money. Put on for PayPal. D.O.S. PayPal. PayPal. D.O.S. PayPal. I was handling that video with a satire. I was just laughing. That shows you deep inside. I have no hatred for Metuselah. I thought he was just a funny guy. But for what I'm seeing now, I had to catch myself back because even back then when we've been in school, those court guys, the ones when they smile with you, now them they pull the trigger. There is one women say the guy go to laugh. But when in men they come by person for where we dey. Now laugh guy yo, but he go come to me and say, guy, leave town or don't come to school tomorrow. You see I will get the message I will not show in school. And next thing we hear say this gang, they don't come our the department, then buy somebody. See or sometimes we say, guy, yo, by 12 in the afternoon, make you leave, go home. He only tells me that because now funny guy, he's always laughing. He has a big teeth like Metuselah. So when I saw Metuselah, my soul was welcoming. I saw him as somebody who is nice. The way he laughed with his big teeth, his 1,000 teeth. When I see him, I remember that my guy, Sammy Ho. His name is Sammy Ho. Sammy Ho! You go to laugh. Hey, one. Come, guy. Tomorrow, no come school. Yeah, no come school. With laugh, he will tell me with laugh, but I get the message. I will not go to school the next day. Next thing, a rival gang will come. They go buy person for classroom. The other one, we're doing an exam. Final year exam. We were writing an exam. In the East. 95% come our classroom. Everybody they break, body they fall. We're on the floor. Everybody they shout, yeah. We're on the floor. Only Sammy Ho no bend down. He sat on his desk writing this exam. Everybody was on the floor. And so they enter. The person when they come make mistake, jump from window. Not knowing say the window when they jump from, men still there for ground, they wait them. I see one jump. Sammy Ho said no jump, no, but in no green now, they panic. Him can't jump from window. I seen jump, Men, they for grand the wait. I seen land, I saw them, I saw we had the pump action, pum, pum, pum. 3 shots. Very, very sad. But Sammy Ho almost saved that guy because he was the classmate and he told him, no jump. But the guy jumped. So when he jump, men can't fool our class. Not those heavy men. They begin shout, show your face. We're on the floor. Everybody was on the floor. Girls break their leg, their back. Injury everywhere. All the whole desk was scattered. Only Sammy Ho sit down for in chair. Everybody else there for floor. All the so-called hard men, we were on the floor. His men entered the ground. So yeah, they enter class. Show your face. Show your face. They were matching us like sardine. They go hold boy. They go carry your face up. Look you. No biam. No biam. No biam. Sammy Ho can say, guys, in don't jump. Leave him. For Igbo, he say, in don't jump. They can't look. They can't leave us. Now we come here for grand. Pum, pum, pum. 3 shots. As they go, our girls come and say, in Jesus' name, we bind you in Jesus' name. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ, oh Lord, help us in Jesus' name. Girls begin praying to God. I was just laughing. They were praying, binding, calling the God of the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost fire in Jesus' name, Lord, help us, Lord. Their children, we put the spell of God in you with the curse of God. Thunder go fire. So we're praying and praying. I was just saying, I said, now, wow. Because, gang now, right? Sammy Ho was so good to me, but that last day, that your exam now, you have to be there for your exam. God being so kind. One of us panic. The one when panic jump, they can't buy that one. But when I heard don't jump, because that's the normal thing now. You want to jump now from window. But when I heard don't jump, that was Sammy Ho's voice. Don't jump. If not, meant for jump from window. Jump. No, I said don't jump. So when I see this Metuselah, I remember Sammy Ho, the way he's smiling. He was the most jovial. He's always laughing. But I have learned another lesson now. Say, this guy here, you are saying, this face here, don't be surprised. He has a perfect understanding, a perfect knowledge of what is happening in that D.O.S. I look at him now, he's boasting now. He's insulting what we are doing. He's hearing we are doing referendum, self-referendum. Hey, my Biafrans, my people. Should we go on? Should we just hear a bit? Just hear a bit. Very, very sad.
That's Ekede State. Ekede State. Which state, Ekede? I think I'm gonna have a lot of people that are gonna follow me tomorrow or next. I'm gonna ask questions before all of you to hear from them. Noise, nothing is here. When Hedeka Ezra, I saw a boyfriend government in Ezra. This is here. When the matter how? I repeat, Biafra government in Ezra, they exist here. Now me talk. Oh no, here. Gone on internet.
Hey.
Ekpa State, in internet. They're here now.
Hey.
They got been on ground judges, oh ground kind. I'm saying I can every state. They can get home now. Yes, I greet all of you. Injira ka diwo. Ndị data. Make gonna they help them. Ya come in last time I shared 1.8 million. Though it never finished. The money never finished. I go share them to market women. I make them man in my down. We can't be fighting to freedom and at the same time frustrating them. Our mothers are suffering here. Come here, give that people. You want to come and inflict pain on them by every day pushing them, morning, afternoon, and night in the name that you are sitting at home. What are you sitting for? When we talk about it, some of you say we are working with the Nigerian government because we are telling you the truth that people are suffering.
Hey,
Women are suffering. If you go to the market, in our mothers, be the bewa.
hey,
So when came no ji wichi and eraya. Na jo mama, here was I and Oga, we're going to get that this thing now. Sufferings are here. Idiot are everywhere telling me that people should start home. You're not at home for many months now. Have you released your leader? Have you gotten the freedom you're looking for? Do you have your good man? What I will float my own by next tomorrow. You got home and gather. Ever, people are going their normal way. Nothing that happen. People are moving around. So I'm not going to waste time here, but I just want to thank all of you and to tell you that Mazen Namdekan, who is the leader, never want us to suffer.
hey.
He has a good intention, but it's just that people twisted it. Government are using some individuals to frustrate his handwork. He lost his two parents in the movement. They buried two of them at the same day. He never traveled back to see the corpse because he's the one. He's the prime suspect. He's the prime target. I won't go on social media.
Have mercy.
What is going on? And on the issue of religion, if you know they send you to come and begin to talk to me that I should lower my voice, I'm a pure sachagas.
Hey,
You got calm down.
hey,
If you are here again that now, church you really in the banish.
hey. God have mercy.
Church I will everybody.
Hey,
They have using it to divide ourselves.
hey.
Different denomination, churches from one junction to another. From one pole to another pole, you see church. From one junction to another one. In a I'm a competition on megaphone. Yana here everywhere noise. And I need the blood of Jesus cover me. And I shout Holy Ghost fire. At the end of the day, what is happening is also happening.
My Lord and my God have mercy.
And then when we start to encourage our people, to tell them how to love one another, that's the most important thing.
Lamentation. Why no n'ime ya ụwa na-atọzi m oyi, ọ na-atọ m ụjọ. Lamentation. Why no n'ime ya ụwa na-atọzi m oyi, ọ na-atọrọ m ụjọ. Nwachukwu kere eke taa ya mma ụwa na-atọzi m oyi, ọ na-atọrọ m ụjọ. Hey, this life. Those you trust. Those who feel, okay, this one can be trusted. Look at what he's saying. Suddenly now they are champions. They are now the champions to go to the land of Biafra. Hey, I feel like lamenting in this one. My people, do not be confused. This is the last plan, the last plot of the enemy. The zoo enemy, this is their last plan. The last game they want to play. Now he's attacking Simon Ekpa. Now he's insulting Simon Ekpa. He's trying to say we are doing nothing. Those shouting economic exile and all those things, that when we are saying we want to get a government from the exile, we are playing games. Can you see the 419 these guys are doing? Those of you who say you still believe in the D.O.S, look at what this boy is saying here. I call him a boy. He's not a man. From today, I have lost all respect I have for this man called Metuselah. Look at the way he's speaking. Insulting us, insulting our intelligence. When our leader was here free with us, he dare not go to Nigeria. Even when he wanted to get a hot weather, he went to Kenya and they kidnapped him from Kenya and took him to Nigeria. Do not tell me that suddenly now, those you claim you're your freedom fighter, now they have an expressway, one-way ticket to Nigeria and nobody stops them. I can't be fooled. Let the gullible ones fall for this nonsense. This is the new 419 dimension they are coming with. Now they want to, make Simon look like, oh, Simon is a nobody. He's hiding in Finland, but we were on ground in Nigeria. That is the new game. No wonder. If I, what's his name again? This guy's name, Ejiofor. No, now I see the game. Now I know you are the serpent. You were the eye of the Fulani Cabal in that, the Biafra movement. Now I see it. Because after we have now discovered you, we have now sacked you. Oh my God, Nnamdi Kanu has now sacked you from his legal team, and now you are playing this new game. Now you are saying, all the D.O.S members, I have discussed with the Nigerian government. I have told them that we can come with a new plan. All your men, all your media warriors from D.O.S, come to Nigeria, fly to Nigeria, and it is fine. Just last month, we saw Ikenga Uruagu, who claimed to be a media warrior, who said he has changed to become a social media blogger. We saw him in that zoo called Nigeria. We saw him in his village. We saw him with Ejiofor. And today, this man they call Metuselah, who is also part of the media men of the D.O.S, he is now in Nigeria. You are telling me you believe in these idiots? How can you be fighting Nigeria and you can freely fly into Nigeria? You are flying to the enemy's territory. It is not done anywhere. Once you're at war, the other people see you as the opposition. They see you as the enemy. You flying to Nigeria means you are now a free meal for them. They will thank God and catch you and tie you up. Lock you up like a cage. My God. If I ain't your for this guy. No. He is so clever. But we are smarter, because those you are dealing with now, we are smarter than you. You see, that is zoo school. When you go, we go out with Una. We also school for Western world. That make us 2 in 1. The things you learn from that zoo, I learned it with you guys. The one where we get for Bodo Yibo, you don't have it. So we are smarter than you guys. You can't outsmart me with this 419 game. Now I see what they are doing. They want to now assemble themselves in Nigeria and tell we the Biafrans, we are the real IPOB freedom fighters. We are on the ground. We have men on the ground. Don't mind Simon Ekpa. He is hiding in. This is the game they want to play. Oh my God, have mercy. Hey! It's a trade-off. When they sold our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon now stepped up to support our leader. They then attacked Simon Ekpa. They said Simon was the enemy. Some of the gullible ones became confused. People became confused. Who do I support? Who do I follow? Some idiots, till today, they still believe with the D.O.S. But suddenly, those you claim they are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, they are now flying to Nigeria freely. Then they take plane, they fly to Nigeria, and the DSS is not stopping them. The customs, the immigration, the police, the army, they are not stopping them at the airport. He's here shouting to you, I have men now. I have men. Unless maybe he's not in Nigeria, because I can see he's wearing a head warmer. Because with my third eye, I'm looking at this video now. He is wearing a head warmer. There is no way you can wear a head warmer in Africa because the weather is hot. Head warmer means is to keep your head warm, the same temperature, so that when there is cold, with the head warmer, your head becomes warm. That's the intention of the white man when they created the head warmer. There is no way you can be wearing that in Africa. It will be too hot. So looking at this video, I am suspecting he's probably trying to play us chess by saying he's in Nigeria. But if he's really in Nigeria and wearing a head warmer, I don't get it. Except that is now part of his image, to wear a beret or a head warmer to make him face look somehow. Because come to speak of it, we've not seen him without a cap. We have not seen this guy without a cap. Me, I've not seen him. It's either he's wearing a red beret, a black beret, a head warmer. Hey, my people. Hey, God have mercy, man. When we tell you guys, say, come, these people cannot be trusted, you guys don't get it. You don't get it. But I will keep this one short. I will have my, my scope now on this man they call Metuselah. I want to see what he's up to. I want to test his mettle. I want to see the game these guys are up to, because from what I'm seeing now, they want to play a new game. They sold Nnamdi Kanu, and now they are telling the government, oh, look at us now. We are on the ground. And those who are abroad, they are the fake people. They are cowards. They can't come to Nigeria to fight. That is the new game Ifeanyi Ejiofor has plotted with the Nigerian government. It's an MOU to tarnish the image, to tarnish the credibility of Mazi Ekpa, Simon and Joko. But we shall not fall for that. I rest my case. From me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will always remain Biafra, superstars, media. Metuselah, I'm watching you. Metuselah, I have my eyes on you. Enjoy your trip in Nigeria. But we know the game you guys are playing. You can't fool us this time, because we don't pass on a level. Do what you want to do. Play the game with Ifeanyi Ejiofor. One by one, all the media men, they are assembling in Nigeria. That's the new 419. Do you, man? But I am, it didn't touch me, because I saw you as somebody who is a bit, like a clown. I saw you like a clown. You're somebody I was laughing at. When you do your show, I laugh at you, not with you. I laugh at you because when you smile, your 7,000 teeth is funny to look at. So I had a soft spot for you. I saw you like a clown, like a jester. A man that that can do no harm. I saw you like, somebody that can do no harm. But you talking the way you're talking now, I have my eyes on you. From me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Goodbye.
Woto woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto woto to the enemies of Biafra. When we land on you, we will destroy everything you have except you are genuinely fighting for Biafra. Woto woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto woto to those who sold Nnamdi Kanu either directly or indirectly. Woto woto to those who have joined their hand afterthought to betray Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. Woto woto to those who have soiled their hands in the blood of innocent Biafrans and innocent ESN commanders. You will never know peace. Woto woto to you who say Biafra will not come. Woto woto to those who say if Biafra, instead of Biafra to come, they will rather die. Woto woto to all of you. The gods of our land have destroyed you. You will never rise again. You will never, ever, ever rise again. You will never rise again. Any native doctor that tries to make you rise, his power and everything he have in this life will be destroyed, completely destroyed.